Hey Collective and Soul Tribe, happy Wednesday. Today is February the 25th, and today will be a personalized message for today. Okay, guys? Hopefully this reading that I do, hopefully I can get through the reading without having to pause or stop or do anything, because in my last video that I just had to do, I was kind of hoping that it would have been like a one video type of thing, but again, something had happened. I had to stop the video and I had to continue on, into a part two. So for anybody who sees that video, it is a longer part two than usual, because I wanted you guys to make sure that you guys got all the messages from that particular reading. But hopefully with this one, I can get through this one without having to stop the video or pause or do whatever. So let's see what happens with this energy, hopefully. Okay. The reason why I'm saying hopefully is because, like I said, I live in an apartment. No matter how many times you communicate certain things to certain people, unfortunately, it either that doesn't get noticed or that gets ignored, or somebody above you or beside you starts banging or doing construction. Like, there's just a lot of things going on. So like I said, when it comes to the weather getting nice again, I cannot wait to go back outside and be in the car to do my readings, because I find that when I'm in the car, it's very solitude. It's, you're more secluded, and I can have more freedom in the car to do my videos in that sense, even though, you're seeing me face to face, right? But at the same time, at least I have more quiet in a car, because I can kind of control, inside of it, right? Outside of it, it's totally different, but at least I can drive away, right? So I'm excited for the weather to change, hopefully soon, so that, I can start doing my readings outside in the car again, like I was doing before, getting some sunshine, getting, some air as well, and not having to stay home all the time, right? So let's see what you guys might need to know when it comes to this current energy while I shuffle and see what you guys might need to know for today. Okay, so so Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective? This, I'm just going to take it out. It says follow your dreams, okay? So for some of you guys, when it comes to following your heart and dreams, there's something about you when it comes to inner truth and also passion-led choices. You guys are following your goals and dreams at this time. Aquarius energy is very significant. So some of you guys could have like this quirky type of personality about you. Now, social media could be very significant when it comes to different friendships. This is like innovations and things like that. Sailing boats when it comes to faith, okay, trusting in what it is that you guys are working towards or moving towards could be very significant. We have ancient Roman as well. So again, when it comes to your knowledge, this could be historical insight, or this is about wisdom or tradition. So there's something that you can see with your third eye when it comes to certain foods, maybe certain deities like Zeus, or certain Greek goddesses or gods and things like that. Hercules could be very significant. You being protected is very significant. So this could be about you following your heart and dreams and being protected. Quizzes and tests could be very significant. So there's something about either passing through the divine lessons that you guys are getting, but passing with flying colors, basically. Okay, so passing with flying colors, being able to go through challenges and obstacles, without any issues. Okay, also when it comes to knowledge is key. For example, for some of you guys are learning something new, or there's something about you integrating knowledge and wisdom to other people when it comes to learning new things, right? But again, when it comes to passing with flying colors, there's something about you guys maybe accomplishing something. Green hair could be very significant. This is about growth, okay? And also creating a vision board. So when it comes to growth, you guys could be creating your own vision board. There's something about movement. So some of you guys could be thinking about booking a flight, okay, or taking a trip. Whatever this movement is, this is about you starting a new job, okay? Now, some of you guys could be looking for work, starting a new job, or there's something about, you know, looking, starting, doing something new, okay? Or there's something about having some type of career momentum when it comes to you taking action and stepping in confidence. Saturn energy also when it comes to karma, okay? So I did talk about this a lot in my messages today when it comes to karma. There's something about you receiving good karma, and there's something about karma working in mysterious ways when it comes to, you know, certain things about the energy, right? So there's something about, you know, responsibility, and there's also something about burden. So there's something about masculine figures when it comes to dealing with burdens. There could be someone in your energy who is a burden, or they're burdening you when it comes to the energy. Now, Saturn talks about, you know, when it comes to masculine figures, there's something about someone trying to be controlling, okay? Some of you may have your Saturn in Aquarius. That could be confirmation for some of you guys when it comes to like your inventions, when it comes to you being innovative, progressive, okay? Whatever this is, there could have been certain restrictions or, you know, certain structures that were restricting you when it comes to you being disciplined, okay? And also taking responsibilities. There's certain traditions that you guys are no longer doing when it comes to the energy, okay? Eyes are the window to the soul, so there's something about your intuition when it comes to spiritual insight, okay? Seeing things for what it is could be very significant when it comes to the energy, okay? There's something about April that could be very significant in sound bowls, okay? So when it comes to sound bowl or healing, there's something about you bringing healing or clarity, and also when it comes to you guys releasing and bringing in renewal, okay? So something in April could be happening for some of you guys. This could be about stepping into healing work or being a spiritual advisor, okay? Whatever this energy is, there's something new that you guys are doing. There's something about taking action as well. So for some of you that resonate with taking action, there's something about passion, there's something about desire, there's something about stepping in courage when it comes to your you know, survival instincts, right? And also this could be tied to your luck when it comes to yourself and main concerns. Some of you guys could be eating healthy as well. And also May could be very significant when it comes to growth, okay? When it comes to spring energy, growth, planting seeds, things of that matter, okay? So take what resonates with that. That could be confirmation for some of you guys. For some of you guys could be thinking about getting a sound bowl in the month of April. So again, you know, buying instruments could be very significant to connect with your higher self. Could be confirmation. With the initials E, that could be very significant. Some of you may have the initials E in your first name, middle name, or last name. Or it could just be your name in general as confirmation, okay? We have the 23rd, okay? So something could have happened on the 23rd, okay? So take what resonates with that. This could have happened the last couple of days, or for some of you that resonate with this, we have here maybe April 23rd could be very significant, and also the 13th, okay? So again, the initials E, the 23rd, and also initials, not only just the initials, but number 13 could be very significant. But initials E is very significant. Now, this could be somebody who maybe lives in the east side as confirmation, but your name could start with that initial in general, okay? For some of you guys, when it comes to you guys starting something new, when it comes to healing, you guys could be opening up a store. There's something about, you know, starting a modeling career that could be very significant. And also the eyes never lie, okay? New moon energy is very significant. And also enjoying your life a little more freely could be very significant. This is about release, okay? So when it comes to like your craft and you showing up as a model, now this may be modeling like an actual model, like fashion, for example. But if not, this is about you stepping into your path, being a role model, okay? This is about networking. This is about you know, joyful times, being in this light type of energy, right? For some of you guys could be purchasing an expensive item when it comes to your value, right? So self-rewards could be very significant, you know, going towards a milestone when it comes to celebrations, and celebrating yourself could resonate. Also when it comes to, you know, care, doing a care check, nourishment, grounding, simple kindness, okay? Something about eating could be very significant. So something about maybe you eating nutritious foods when it comes to eating healthy. But then again, when it comes to grounding yourself, that is also a part of simple kindness. Like you guys, you know, showing up for yourself could be very significant, okay? Someone's right ear could be ringing, Okay, and we have niece. That is very significant. Someone's niece could be very significant at this time when it comes to either somebody teaching somebody something new, or there's something about somebody in the energy where, say this is a young person, there's something about this young person being a family delight, okay? Like it's a delight to have this person in the family, okay? So yeah, take what resonates with that when it comes to the energy. There's something about someone's niece, or there's something about being in this playful energy when it comes to teaching people new things, right? We have the guardian, okay? Protection from unseen forces. So you guys are being protected at this time from unseen forces. Okay, some of you guys are being guided at this time and also being supported with this guidance. Broken object, there's something about ending of a cycle. So there's something about a break. This is ending or releasing. So something to do with you guys ending a cycle. Okay, there's something about someone maybe broke an object, or there's something about a broken promise, a broken trust, something that's broken, but there is something about an ending of a cycle. So something about you ending a cycle. Okay, reconnection could be very significant when it comes to reunions with meaningful souls. So for some of you guys who ended out old cycles, in order for you to start new cycles and be in alignment with people who are actually meant to be around you. Okay, we have here near water. Some of you guys could be getting emotional clarity through water, and also tingling. We have here spirit nearby. Okay, so something to do with spirit being nearby. There's something about energy and movement, and also catalyst. You activate major change when it comes to transformations, and also triggering other people to change or go within is very significant. So people who do not want to do the inner work, you force people to do the inner work when it comes to their actions, okay? Seeing their actions for what it is, okay? And understanding that we have surprising joy. So there's something about an unexpected happiness, or there's something about a delight when it comes to you uplifting your energy at this time, okay? Yeah, sacred anger. So again, while you're in this surprising joy of happiness, delightfulness, you could have somebody in your energy who's trying to reconnect with you, who you are putting a boundary towards, okay? When it comes to a boundary, and when it comes to protection and speaking your truth, there's someone in your energy who could be mad because there's emptiness. Okay, they could have a hollow sound within themselves because of the emptiness that is happening around them. They're empty. There's truth in this emptiness. Okay, but this is about you going in re-evaluation, right? So if somebody was mad because you're speaking your truth, or mad because you're stepping into truth, then that's on them. Okay, some people would rather be stuck in this old stagnant energy, while you guys are wanting to improve and better your life and do things for yourself with angel number 1, 2, 3, 4 on the timer. Yeah, there's something about energetic seal. So closure, protection, okay, boundary, multi-dimensional awareness, seeing beyond the portal. So this is about your intuition, your higher self, higher insight, and expansion. You guys see things for what it is. You don't need, you know, anyone to tell you anything, because you see things for what it is. This could be about, you know, seeing people for who they are. Okay, take what resonates with that. That could be also confirmation as well. But for some of you guys, when it comes to this energy, you know, you see things, right? Your third eye is always activated. Your third eye is always moving. It's always open. Okay, and that is the problem that people don't understand, is that even though you may not see everything, you can pick up on energy, you can sense things when things are happening. Okay, Venus energy when it comes to love, attraction. Okay, for some of you guys, when it comes to love and attraction, you have a very loving energy about you, whether people want to agree with you or not. Okay, you have a very loving energy about you, okay? The problem is, the reason why people may talk bad about you, collective and soul tribe, is because you know when to protect yourself, and you know when to protect your energy. You don't just give your energy away to people who don't deserve it. It doesn't matter if it's family, it doesn't matter if it's a friend, it doesn't matter who it is. If somebody is disrespectful to you in your energy, and say you have a lot of fire placements in your chart, you're going to burn burn it down to the ground, okay? Just like how water energy will wash everything away, just like with fire energy, you're going to burn things down to the ground. When it comes to Venus energy and what you're attracting at this time, you are attracting people who want change. You are attracting people who know what their purpose is in this lifetime. They're not here to cause issues. They're not here to, start drama. They're not here because of boredom, okay? They're here because they know what their purpose is. If you're somebody who knows what your purpose is and you're trying to step into your purpose and you're around people who don't know what their purpose is and they try to stop you from your purpose, karma is going to happen, because it's almost like the universe is giving the tools to that person and they're trying to build that thing. And then you have somebody trying to kick whatever they're building, and then lightning strikes them. That's the energy that I'm picking up. It's like you're minding your business, you're building, you're doing what you need to do. And then you just have somebody in your energy that just constantly feels like, they're always trying to start something or do something when you're just trying to just do your own thing and focus on yourself, or trying to be seen all the time, or trying to be heard, or trying to be, in this energy of, oh, look at me, I'm sad all the time. Like, you don't want to be in that energy. You're happy, you're go-lucky. Even if you're going through hardships, nobody knows what you're going through because you always have a positive energy, right? So because you have this positive energy, you're attracting people who are into art, who want to, share their gifts, who want to be in this energy of change and light, right? So again, you are what you attract, okay? So if you're always in this low vibrational energy, guess what? You're going to attract low vibration. If you're in this high positive energy, then you're going to attract that. So yeah, when it comes to love and relationships and people, your self node allowed you to learn certain things about your past life, whatever baggage you had to release, okay? This could have been a karmic lesson. Whatever that felt familiar to you, you had to release that. Okay, this could have been self-introspection. This could have been your gifts. This could have been things you've already mastered and fears to overcome. Divine masculine energy. Okay, this is about leadership, taking action. Okay, fall. This talks about change, transitions, letting go. Like I said, letting go what no longer serves you. Stepping into confidence, flow, embodiment. This is your sensuality. Yeah, you guys are being protected at this time. Okay, you guys are definitely being protected away from this energy, whatever this energy is, whether this is seen or unseen forces. Spirit is always protecting and guiding you, whether people like it or not. And that could be why people are upset with certain people in the collective, because you are spiritually guided. You know when to say things, you know when not to say things, you know when to do certain things, you know how to react about certain things, you know when you see things and you just take it for what it is. You can tell when someone's trying to lower your vibration. You can see all of that. And the problem is that is why people in your energy could be mad, because you're not giving into their foolishness, or you're not giving into their childish behavior, or, the way that they act, or the way that they expect you to react to the way that they act, okay? So take confirmation with that, depending on who resonates with that, but that is clarity and understanding in a situation. When you can see when people have patterns, or when they have certain things about them that, you can see within yourself, as in, you can pick up the pattern recognition. You can tell when people play the same stupid games that they play over and over again. You can tell when people, receive karma because they didn't learn their lesson with you. Like, you guys are seeing things for what it is. You guys see things. And because of this energy that you guys are in, because you see things for what it is harder for people to try to swindle your energy, especially if you notice that a person has a certain particular pattern, right? And they're not willing to change, right? But while you're growing and changing and being abundant and receiving gifts and receiving abundance, right? There's something about the energy of you are divinely being put in an environment, and the universe is testing whoever this person is to see how they act in that moment, okay, when it comes to you, collective and soul tribe. And you want to know something? They failed miserably. Okay, whoever this energy is, if this was a work environment, if this was a home environment, if this was family, if it was friends, a relationship, whatever it was, if you were divinely put, anchored in that energy, and they disrespected you or did something to you as a collective, they're receiving karma because they failed the lesson and you passed that lesson. Okay, guys, there's something about tests that are very significant. Dragon energy, this is about power. Okay, hawk energy, this is about sharp insight, messenger, perspective, focus. Okay, Japan is very significant as well when it comes to mindfulness, rituals, culture. Okay, lotus flower. Okay, purity, enlightenment, rising above struggle, spiritual awakening, butterflies when it comes to, you know, transformations, rebirth, beauty. Okay, iris energy, eagle energy. Okay, this is about divine connection. This is about freedom, higher perspective, divine messenger. Birds are very significant. Transformations are very significant. You guys are going through a transformation at this time when it comes to releasing people, places, and things that no longer serve you, and also have been trying to stop your growth and stop your energy from moving forward. They're going to receive what they're supposed to get, unfortunately. And the reason why I'm calling out this energy so much today is because a lot of people do not learn from their mistakes, you guys. And you have to understand that you were always protecting them from their mistakes. Now it's time for you to focus on yourself. Okay, we have life path number 2, diplomat. Okay. When it comes to balance, right, you guys are bringing in balance at this time. Okay, you are going into unions. When it comes to peace, right, and being a mediator, you are bringing in union, or you guys are attracting unions that bring peace. Okay, so anything to do with support, trust, okay, teamwork, partnership, okay, intuitive communication, you guys are following that. Okay, yeah, insight. Okay, mace. There's something about insight, receiving insight when it comes to the energy that you're in right now. Okay, receiving insight about the situations that you guys are dealing with. Receiving insight about people, places, and things. Okay, seeing people and places and situations for what they are and who they are is also significant as well. Okay, so again, take what resonates with that. That could be also confirmation when, you know, it comes to the current energy that you guys could have been dealing with, or this could be the energy that you guys are seeing when it comes to shifts and what's happening at this time. Okay, some of these countries may resonate, it may not. Okay, but again, take what resonates with that. That could be, you know, a sign. Spirit, what other messages do you have when it comes to color? What do they need to know? What crystal or color? Yeah. Okay, now navy blue, this is about strong emotions. For some of you guys, when it comes to self-pity, wallowing, that kind of stuff, you don't do that. Okay, you stay away from energy that is like that. That is why with the insight and the color navy blue, if you're somebody who is dealing with somebody in your energy, like say you have strong emotions, right? Like you're very strong at, you know, your emotions, you can control your emotions, or, you know, you speak up when you feel like something is not right, or you speak up when you feel like there's injustice in your environment to you because that's your path. There's something about self-pity. Someone in your energy could have a lot of self-pity and wallowing, and you could be just moving away from that energy because you're not somebody who sits and wallows in self-pity. Okay, so there's something about someone wearing a mask and using self-pity and wallowing to try to get people to basically see their point of view, and you don't have to do that. You can just speak your truth whether people like you or not and say, hey, this person did something that's messed up, but then that person may look at it and be like, well, collective did that to me, and collective did this, and collective is mean, and like, you don't care if people want to call you out, because once you speak your truth, that's it. You spoke your truth and you move on, right? So yeah, when it comes to spring green, this is about you guys building new opportunities. Okay, this is about fertility, planting seeds, building new things. Okay, like I said, you don't sit in self-pity or self-wallowing type of energy. You are abundant, okay? Yeah. You are charitable in your nature with the color jade. And lavender, this is about intuition, dignity, spiritual growth, okay? Equilibrium, okay? This is about nostalgia, okay? So femininity, soothing, effective, affection, and devotion, okay? You have lavender energy, okay? For somebody who resonates with that, like, you have lavender energy. You have charitable giving and charitable nature. Okay, when it comes to children and fertility, you're able to birth new things with the Empress card. Okay, Empress energy. You're able to birth new ideas, birth new life into things, right? But when you take that energy away, everything dies around you. And when you put that into yourself, you're able to grow that energy that's within you. So while you're planting other people's seeds, like trying to make sure everybody else around you was okay, now there's something about you not caring anymore. Not to say that you don't care for people, you do, but being very selective and being very particular about who you nurture and who you care for at this time. We have exhibitions. Okay, some of you guys could be exhibitionists when it comes to career. Okay, when it comes to being an organizer as well, take what resonates with that. We also have a researcher, so some of you guys could be doing a lot of research. Okay, we have high-tech whiz kid, so technology could be very significant when it comes to you being a diplomat, right? Somebody who, you know, creates balance. Teacher and also lecturer could be very significant. We have musician. Okay, so some of you guys could have teacher vibration as well. You may teach people lessons as well when it comes to how you show up in the energy, but teacher is very significant. Some of you may have, like I said, a teacher vibration, but you also bring balance into this energy that's showing up, right? So again, when it comes to your energy, you don't care about what people think, how they feel, what they say about you. You know that you're following your light. You know you're following guidance from the universe, and that's all that matters, right? Financial content strategy and also lawyer and business consultant is very significant for some of you. Okay, I didn't do charms, but I will this time. So let's see what comes out. And I'm almost at 30 minutes, so let me hurry up and do this so that you guys can get the message. Whoops. I said to hurry up and do it, not to drop everything on the table. But anyways, that's okay. Let's see what you guys might need to know. Okay. By the way, I am clumsy, so that's nothing new. I always drop something. I buck my toe. I hit my finger. I do all kinds of things. I always have bruises on me, so there's nothing that I can do about that. But anyways, seahorses are very significant, okay? So when it comes to giving birth to something new, you know, like in the masculine energy, seahorses, male seahorses can give birth or pregnancy to life, right? Instead of the divine feminine. So there's something about giving birth to something new. You could be a divine feminine and being in your masculine energy, or there's something about being a masculine and, you know, still being in that energy. Whatever this is about taking action and planting seeds to new things. Owls are very significant when it comes to wisdom and knowledge that you guys have, okay? Also when it comes to like reading books or taking up on newer things when it comes to education. Okay, even when it comes to seeing things clearly and perspective, there's something about you being able to see things clearly from, you know, a different perspective or point of view. We also have starseed energy. There's something about you shining your light. Okay, feline energy too. So this could be like a cat, tiger, you know, type of energy. But there's something about, like I said, mystery. Okay, being able to see beyond the void. Okay, protection. Black cats are very significant. Okay, divine feminine energy is also significant as well. We have fish. Okay, so fish talks about intuition. Fish talks about inner knowing. Okay, when I think of fish, I think of Pisces. So Pisces season is very significant when it comes to your intuition. There's something about your intuition heightening at this time and being able to see things from a different perspective at this moment. For some of you guys, when it comes to gaining new perspectives, that is also significant too. But fish are very significant when it comes to Pisces energy. You guys seeing and knowing things before they happen. Birds are also significant when it comes to communication. So some of you guys could be receiving some type of divine communication at this time. We have Sagittarius energy when it comes to adventure. Libra energy when it comes to justice. Okay, this is about receiving justice or balance, or there's something about partnerships with spirit. Okay, Libra energy is very significant. We also have Capricorn energy when it comes to hard work, dedication, and grounding yourself and being persistent at this time. So business could be very significant when it comes to divine masculine energy and creating something brand new. Okay, Aries energy when it comes to being direct, taking action and leadership. Okay, and also grounding when it comes to movement and grounding yourself. So how you show up at this time, you being grounded, you being able to take direction from universe or spirit, or just stepping into your own leadership as someone, as a business person or CEO, is very significant. Something about your energy when it comes to you being very direct. You are very direct, okay? And that could be very troublesome to other people's energy because they're not used to people being very direct. There's something about them doing something and getting away with it. And for some of you guys, it's almost like you guys put your foot down and you stand 10 toes down and you said, you know what, I already said what I said. And if you can't respect that, then that's on you. And you leaving that situation alone and saying that it's on you. That is why I always say in my videos that karma works in mysterious ways. And it's not something to gloat about, but it almost feels like this energy of when the collective is being provoked, you know, you guys don't have to do anything. The universe is always working behind you guys, okay? The universe is always orchestrating things for you, whether you see it or not. So if that's protecting you and removing you from certain situations, then the universe is going to work its way to do that, whether this is you doing it or them doing it, okay? Spirit. For some of you guys, when it comes to initials, before I end this, we have initials W, we have initials F, okay, we have initials K, we have initials B, okay, we have initials N, we have initials E, okay, so take what resonates with that. We have initials F again, so someone could have initials F in their name, okay, we have initials Y, okay, and then we also have initials S, we have initials D. There's a lot of initials today. We have U, we have F again, okay, we have J, okay, and then we also have C, okay. So take what resonates with that. Someone's name could be Ben, like B-E-N, okay, for short. Also when it comes to Jeff, like G-J-E-F, that could be very significant. Someone's name could be Jeff, J-E-F-F, okay. When it comes to fun, F-U-N, someone could be having fun, okay. I don't know why beer could be very significant, like Budweiser could be very significant. So something to do with beer or drinking could be very significant as well. Okay, but yeah, that could be someone's name, like Jeff. We have Ben. Okay, we also have I don't think there's a R. No. Yeah, just maybe Jeff and Ben. Duff could be very significant, like Duffy, okay, for short, or just Duff in general. Okay, that could be, you know, confirmation for some of you guys. And also when it comes to like names, that could be significant, like for somebody, okay. But again, take what resonates with that. But working from home, like work from, and then you know how you have home, this says R, sorry, K, so like work from home. Something about working from home could be very significant for short form, okay. So take what resonates with that, with WKF, okay. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it here. Oh, and sub could be very significant, like either subway, right, like taking the sub or taking the subway. Public transportation could be very significant as well. I'm trying to see what else shows up here because I don't see any other words. I don't. But yeah, I guess that's it. I don't see any other words. I just see these initials here, but those names, Ben and Jeff, could be very significant for sure. Okay. But take what resonates, you guys. I'm going to end it here. It's already like 33 minutes. So thank you guys for the love and the support that you guys have been giving. I'm going to get ready to post all the videos that I've been doing for today so you guys can get that. And yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. And I also will try and work on the blog post that I said I was going to post for you guys for the full moon that's showing up, you know, as of recently for next week. So you guys can prepare for this weekend and get kind of, you know, focused and ready for what's to come. Okay, guys, so that might not be a long post. It's just to get you guys ready, organized, and get clarity about, you know, what steps you guys might need to take moving forward and things like that. So, you know, take what resonates with you, but I'm going to end it here. Please follow me on YouTube and TikTok. Excuse me, guys, I just had a hiccup. Follow me on YouTube and TikTok. And again, my website is www.mysteriouslyunique.ca. You guys can follow me there, where I post my blogs, and also you guys can book a reading. And so, yeah, once I get that blog post ready for you guys, I will definitely post it and let you guys know so that you guys can check that out. But for now, I'm going to focus on posting for you guys these videos that I did earlier this morning, and so that way you guys can get them for now, because it's 12 o'clock right now. It's the afternoon. So yeah, let me get started and give you guys what you need and go and do what I need to do. All right, guys. So I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys next time. All right, guys. Bye.